people want me dead. They call it justice. I'm the only one who knows the truth. All I have left is the wind by my side.
Have you been a Yasuo main for years but have no idea what his story is about? Or is Yasuo your main in 2xKo and you want to know more about him but hate reading? Well, don't worry, I got you, and today I'll break down Yasuo's entire story in just 5 short minutes. So if you want to learn a little more about your favorite Ionian swordsman with wind magic and immaculate hair, then let's dive in. Yasuo was born as an illegitimate child to an Ionian widow with a nameless drifter as his father. In his village, he was scorned as a bastard, while his older half-brother Yone was the village golden child. Despite this, the brothers were inseparable, with Yone constantly protecting and guiding his younger brother. But as they grew, Yone would be enrolled in the village's prestigious sword school, while Yasuo was denied enrollment by the elders. However, in a display of his stubborn determination, Yasuo waited outside the school gates in monsoon rain until the teachers finally relented and accepted him into the school. Yasuo then went on to display his natural talent, surpassing even his brother's skill, and soon he caught the attention of Master Suma, the sole practitioner of the legendary wind technique. Master Suma recognized Yasuo's ability and offered to personally mentor him, but the young and impulsive protege refused the master's tutelage. Yone would then rebuke Yasuo's arrogance and plead with him to accept Suma's offer, and the next day, following his brother's guidance, Yasuo became Suma's apprentice. Then came the Noxian invasion, and word of Aurelia's stand at the Placidium of Navori reached Yasuo's village. Inspired by her act of defiance, many fighters from Yasuo's village went off to join the war against the Noxians. Yasuo himself wanted to go join the fighting, but he was instead ordered to stay back and protect Master Suma and the other village elders, much to his own frustration. However, when Noxian fighting came close to the village, Yasuo left his post to fight them and turn the tide, only to find a battlefield of dead Noxians and Ionians who had both been decimated by chemical weapons. But while he was away, Riven, the Noxian exile fleeing from the same battlefield Yasuo had found, reached Master Suma and asked him to destroy her rune sword. However, the attempt accidentally killed Suma, and when Yasuo returned the next day, he was accused of killing his master. So Yasuo went on the run to try and clear his name, wandering Ionia as a fugitive. Occasionally, one of his old peers would track him down and attempt to bring him to justice. These fights were always a matter of life and death, and Yasuo always won, cutting down his opponents easily. But then came the day when Yone himself cornered Yasuo, and the two brothers drew their blades. The fight was quick. Using his wind technique, Yasuo won and killed Yone. Haunted by what he had done, Yasuo wandered Ionia aimlessly, only stopping to drink away the pain. Until he met Talea, a stone mage from Shurima who had been discarded by the Noxians after she refused to use her powers to kill innocents. Yasuo then took Talea on as his student, training her in the way of elemental magic and finally embracing all of Master Suma's teachings himself. But then the pair learned of Azir's revival back in Shurima, and Talea parted ways with her master to return home and stop the risen emperor from subjugating her people once again. After going separate ways with Talea, Yasuo reclaimed his resolve and returned to his village to clear his name at last. There, the council questioned Riven over her role in Master Suma's murder, and the truth was revealed that his death was accidental, and her doing, at long last clearing Yasuo's name and restoring his honor. But even though his guilt was cleared, his shame lingered. His impulsive actions still led to Master Suma's death, and he had still killed his brother Yone. And though his homeland had forgiven his crimes, Yasuo could never forgive himself. In the hopes that he could cleanse his own troubled spirit, Yasuo journeyed to the annual Spirit Blossom Festival. There he was guided by an elder to a remote spring, where the elder transformed and revealed its true form as an Azakana, a demon feeding off of Yasuo's pain and regret. Yasuo would have become the demon's meal, had a masked stranger not interfered. The stranger swiftly cut down the Azakana and reduced it to nothing more than a mask hanging from his belt. After the duel, Yasuo recognized the new arrival as his departed brother Yone. He expected his brother to take vengeance for his death, and even gave Yone the opportunity to do so. But Yone refused to take it, saying that while Yasuo may deserve death, he wouldn't be the one to give it to him. The two share a quiet though poignant moment, finally giving Yasuo the peace he had chased. And having made peace with his past, Yasuo then left Ionia, traveling on to the wider world of Runeterra. Having left Ionia behind, Yasuo joined a Vestaya traveler named Ari on her quest to uncover the fate of her lost tribe, a journey that took them to Bilgewater and deep into the Shadow Isles, where they and an unlikely crew held back Viego's ruination. Over the course of their quest, Yasuo and Ari grew close, an affection taking hold between them. However, once their mission ends, both go their own separate ways. Ari returns to the Shadow Isles to learn more about her tribe, and Yasuo journeys to Noxus, seeking an old friend. And now, we wait to see which way the wind will blow, and where the Unforgiven may turn up next. Hello summoners, and thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, especially because I'm trying something new. I wanted to try condensing champion stories into the span of short 5-minute videos to make it super easy and convenient to learn about your favorite champion's lore without having to read over all the bios and short stories. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a like and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos like this one. And if you have suggestions for other champions whose lore you'd like me to cover, then please let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, I'll see you out on the Summoner's Rift.